G'day everyone, Jason Haines here once again, QPL Rural, with another look around the Riverina at what's been happening in agriculture. Well, certainly the open harvest, we've seen some early good results on that corn. A lot of people getting in there and trying to get it off early before we go into this probably cooler episode in the next couple of weeks. So some good results out of the corn. The rice, probably not so lucky. The word I'm hearing in a lot of places is average. There's still a number of places that are 3 to 4 weeks off looking at harvesting some of that later corn. Unfortunately, as we go around, seeing a little bit of mice damage, particularly in the rice as well. So hopefully we can get on top of that and we do get that crop in. And hopefully those, as I said, those mice do slow down with these cooler conditions. Defoliating cotton at the moment, hopefully some very good yields there. And I have seen in the west of the region, air seeders running dry sowing there in ready for this next rain event. In the east where we've had that big rain in the last few weeks, yeah, not so much, but some early forage crops in nonetheless. Now we've got a few big weeks of auctions coming up this next 2 weeks. Brolga Farm at Finley will go to auction next week. A great little 368 acre property. It's been totally redesigned in the last few years. There's only a few hectares of this property that is not laid out to irrigation. We've got rice in there at the moment. The base can easily be turned around to growing corn or growing cotton or any of those other row crops, but a great irrigation farm, purpose-built irrigation farm, right on the edge of the Newell Highway there, only 12 kilometres north of Finley. 2 irrigation outlets on there, so good water flow on and 2 drains coming off, so it has been well set up and ideal for cropping. You're not paying for a great deal of infrastructure. There's a large shed in the middle there that's got a separate workshop there, power connected, and as I've said to you before, quite a great little add-on block for somebody in the area. Now, I have spoken to the vendor as well. They're happy to discuss a leaseback option if you want this as a straight investment. It's a very tidy block, very easy to run, very simple. What you see is what you get, and that's actually what we're all looking for at the moment. Not a great deal of fuss, all action. A great opportunity there for somebody at Brolga Farm. Give me a call. We're still doing inspections there, and it's not too late to jump on board here. Now, if we roll over the week after, we've got what I'm calling the beer properties at Coleambally, farms 590, 593 and 595. There's a great collection of properties very close to each other, all around that 550 acres or 220 hectares each, give or take, all set up with individual houses, all set up with machinery shed, water connection, recycle system. Each of these properties is well laid out to bankless channel. There's been a lot of work done in the last few years in redevelopment. Again, these properties are built on the rice in that Coleambally fashion, but can easily be turned around into row cropping operations or summer cropping operations. Certainly, there's been an awful lot of cereals grown here in the past, but if you look around the district, there's cotton next door, there's corn, there's any sort of summer crop. In fact, I'm going to argue that there's a strategic advantage in these southern farms. Our water use figures for rice do tend to be lower than other areas in the CIA. And as I've said, a great opportunity for anyone that wants to grab an add-on block or somebody that wants to come into the area, grab all 3 properties and have a good base in what is a well-renowned area for irrigation, and actually it's on the Murrumbidgee. So what more can I say? We do tend to get those allocations a bit more than some of the other regions, and in that CIA you do get those efficiencies coming through against your DEs, which is a very good economic kicker in most years. So while we're talking water with this property, it does come with a large portfolio of property. There's approximately 3,800 DEs across the 3 properties and approximately 3,300 megalitres of general security water in that Coleambally system. So a great portfolio of water. These properties are well loaded and a perfect block to be a very intensive farming system. So as I said, Brolga Farm will be auctioned on the 16th down at Finley there at the Returned Soldiers Club, and farms 590, 593 and 595 will be auctioned separately on the 22nd in the Coleambally Community Club there. There will be opportunity to pick up the land, the water and the DEs separately on this property, so please contact me if you're interested in any of these. Now, as always, if you'd like any more information on anything we've spoken about here today, please feel free to give me a call on 0488 594 450. Look forward to catching up with you again next week. Cheers.